Hello everyone, I'm Tariq Qarem and I'm a graduate student at Savannah College for Art and Design. For my contemporary issue in interior design class, I'm doing this podcast with my friend here.
My name is Leslie. I'm also a student in SCAD Atlanta, studying my master's in interior design.
In this podcast, Leslie, I'm gonna talk about sustainability and technology integration in interior spaces. So, first, I want to talk about green energy and what is green energy. I think the simplest answer for that question is about generating energy without producing any waste.
Yeah,
Right?
that's definitely green energy is the future now because all our resources and the pollution we are creating is beyond our limits. So
Right.
green energy is definitely the future.
hmm Actually, about a couple of weeks ago, remember when we had our roundtable discussion
Yeah.
about technology and sustainability? While I was doing research for that roundtable, I found out that there's a company called Kronka that produces a kind of a plastic sheets that
Yes.
works as a solar cells.
Yes.
Have you ever heard about this kind of innovative?
I've heard about solar panels, but this is new because we can
Mhm.
actually place it anywhere we want, and then it's very small, very light. So
Yeah, actually, this innovative plastic discovery or invention, it allows designer to use it because it doesn't only work in sunlight. It works in indoor light too, as
yes,
efficient in the same efficiency as if it works in the sunlight. So we as designers we could use them in interior spaces. For example, of course, because they are transparent and flexible, we could use them in windows. And I was thinking that we could also use them as like a semi-transparent partition
we can.
between maybe in your bedroom you want to put like a semi-transparent partition. It's gonna look good and
Maybe
it's
in
also
office
efficient.
as well. Office they have a lot of partitions
Right.
and a lot of light, so we can use it in office too.
Yeah, right. Imagine that you have like a semi-transparent glass between you and your like colleague in
Yeah,
your in the office, and this glass is generating energy. Now that's innovative.
because
And
that solar panel used to be only using for outdoors exteriors. So now if we can generate energy from inside, that would be great. Yes.
right. And also they don't have to be in a diagonal placement. We could place them in a vertical,
Vertical,
yeah,
flat.
or
Yeah.
or horizontal
I saw the
placement.
picture where they had the
Oh yeah, do you
solar
remember?
bags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the handbag. There is a handbag that, like, if you wanna go camping, you can place this solar cell or this solar plastic sheet on the back of your backpack or on your handbag to charge your cell phone or PDA on the go.
Yes,
That's
that's
really
great.
impressive. Yeah,
Yes,
I think we as designers we have to take this kind of innovative plastic sheets under consideration when we design in the future.
definitely. We should take advantage of our technology.
Right. The second thing I wanted to talk about, which is related to sustainability, is multifunctional spaces. You know, with the economy breakdown these days, I think all people they are moving or they're asking to move to a smaller spaces. But at the same time, they want a space that covers all of their needs and like nowadays the
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 population is rising, so yeah. I'm coming from Hong Kong, where
Mhm.
spaces are very little, very expensive. So multifunctional spaces and furniture is very useful.
Right, and now each member of the family is asking for his own space, and like the man or the husband, he wants an office in his place because with the technology, a lot of people are working from their houses,
Yes.
so they need their own personal space. At the same time, they don't want to pay so much. So the best solution for that is multifunctional furniture. You know, with multifunctional furniture, we don't only save space and money because we are not renting a bigger space, but we're also saving the environment. You know how? When producing multifunctional furniture, you're actually having, let's say for example, a couch and a bed. This way, they won't
It's two
produce.
in one.
Yeah, that's two pieces of furniture in one piece.
Yes.
This way, they don't have to produce a separate bed and a separate couch,
Yes.
and with the shipping too. This way, they only ship a space for a couch
That's true.
that turns into a bed,
Yes.
not
Not the two of them.
right, not
Yes.
the two of them. Exactly. So I think this really helps. Maybe like I'm from Jordan and spaces over there is kind of big. Like each member of the family has his own or her own room. But in the future we might, or now we could look at this from a sustainable or eco-friendly design point of view, because we want to save our planet. We want our children to live in a healthy and good environment as well, right?
I also think that the younger generations, they tend to be acceptable on the in terms of the multifunctional furnitures and spaces.
Right.
Yeah, because they are working from home. They are so yeah. I mean the styles of the
It'll
furniture,
be
it
more
really suits
convenient for
them.
them, or I mean for us more than our parents or our grandparents. The third thing I wanted to talk about is the the term smart house. Have you ever heard of that term, smart house?
Smart house. I've heard a lot of system that enable us to live smarter, work smarter. So just like a trip to the south face.
Oh right, yeah, I
they
remember
have
that.
they have a system that monitors the energy usage of the whole office.
Mhm.
So they can calculate the water usage and then how much water they've collected,
All right.
like the electricity, how much they've used, and then how much they created from the solar panels. I mean, yes, it's a very great way to be living smarter.
Right. Actually, smart house is, I think, even though it saves a lot, this smart house term, it comes from having a smart system in your house that you could control all of or most of your house functions away while you're at work or while you're on a vacation. For example, you can turn on the climate control in your space while you're coming back from work, and you can set it up on 73 or 75 or whatever you want. So when you get home, it'll be cold and the temperature will be good.
Yes,
Instead of leaving the
on all the time.
yeah
Yes,
except of
it's
leaving it on all the time. This way you'll save
a lot of energy.
and also you'll save the planet
Yes.
because you'll keep reducing waste. But the thing about smart houses is it's really expensive to install them now.
It is.
But maybe with the technology advancement in the future, maybe it will get more cheaper and get more in the producing and manufacturing process. So it could be more cheap or cheaper to the consumers or to the like average people.
I remember our video on the smart home system that uses the iPad.
All right.
So it's it's not that expensive, but they have a lot of functions that is available to us.
Yeah, I remember they control the
The
lights.
lightings,
Yeah, the
The-
heat of the water of the pool,
the
the
security
music,
system.
the security. You can open your door while you're at work if
Yes.
your child came back from school early or something.
Yeah, I mean that was amazing. I remember my friend who just bought a dog. His baby dog is very small, so he when he goes to work, he actually installed a security camera
Right.
that watches him while he was at work. So I think yeah,
I think
it was
in-
very cheap as
From,
well.
from a sustainable or from like an eco-friendly point of view, this way your friend doesn't have to go home in his break to check in his dog,
Yeah.
but he could
You could monitor him. while at
yeah,
work.
exactly. So I think technology is really an important part of saving our planet, because without
Yes.
it we
We
couldn't
won't be here.
yeah, we
Yeah.
couldn't have reached this far. Okay, I want to thank you, Leslie,
It's okay.
for this lovely conversation.
I hope it's useful to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Thank you. In
See how
conclusion,
long that is.
the best way to, in order to save our planet, is to educate our clients or educate people about the importance of sustainability. And since I'm going back to Jordan after I graduate, I think I'm gonna work in the teaching field. So I think the best way I can help this planet is to educate my students about the importance of sustainability and the importance of eco-friendly design. And in my opinion, I think everybody should do that. Thank you for listening to my podcast.